Hello, hi. Bit of a surprise stream. Sorry, I didn't announce it. I came back from work early this morning. I'm a bit tired, and I thought I can do a small hop from Fuerteventura to Fujal and try another landing at Fujal. Maybe this time I will spend a bit more attention on the approach, so it didn't end like the one stream where we just crashed at Fujal, because it's yeah, it seems to be quite challenging landing there. Okay, I'll turn on the screen, the stream, not the screen, the stream cam. Hi, and yeah, let's set up the plane. We're at Fuerteventura right now. I didn't find any nice freeway scenery. There is one, but there was something wrong with it. It didn't show any buildings, so everything was empty here. This is the standard scenery from XPlane. I have downloaded some orthophotos for Fuerteventura and Fujal. That is working. It's not the highest resolution as you can see here, but and also buildings are not shown. I don't know why it's not yeah, why it's not showing them in the surroundings of the airport. There's someone. Yeah, we already connected to Vatsim. There's someone approaching. Looks like an ATR. Is it? Yeah, it is. Nice thing. I wish we would have an ATR in XPlane. I would really love to fly it. There is one, an older one. I think it's back from XPlane 10 or something. I had that. I used it in XPlane 11, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't try to fly it in XPlane 12. So okay, let's not talk too much. Let's hop in the cockpit of the Zibo and prepare the plane for this short flight. So let's connect the ground equipment. I had a few... Hi, hello dude. I had a few crashes of the sim due to this Vulkan device, I don't know what thing. But let's hope for the best, that the sim isn't crashing. And okay, let's align the IRS. So we have to cover the switches. Hydraulics on, ground power, and then straight go and fasten seat belts, no smoking on, a logo light on. So 36,000 feet today is the cruising altitude. I think the elevation is something about around 150 or something like that. Oops, 1 second. Okay, so yeah, let's load and refuel the plane. You might do a flight to Madeira. Okay. Yeah, just go for it. I think you're better at landing at Madeira than me. I think everyone is, but this will be, maybe it will be fun again. Okay, let's enter the block fuel. Is it payload or the block fuel? Let's go on. First start with the block fuel. Sorry, payload. The total payload is 35,000. 330. Yeah, that's entered. Let's go back and now enter the fuel. It's I think 18,000 the block fuel. Yeah, 18904. Okay, so let's call the refuel truck. There he is. He's refueling. The ATR is, yeah, already landed. It's taxi. The sounds are funny. Should I go with the level up? Yeah, you can try it. I didn't. Yeah, actually, the level up is from the threshold forums, right? And it's not been updated, I think, for XPlane 12. They updated it, or they are like updating it for XPlane. I'm not sure, but yeah, it haven't got any update for a really long time. Okay, let's go back here. Speed brakes do not arm. They're not armed. Ah, okay. The lever was a bit slightly moved to the back. Okay, enter the IRS position. Let's go. FNC position. We are at Fuerteventura. That is Golf Victor Foxtrot Charlie. Yeah, not in database. Yeah, there's a typo. Golf Charlie Foxtrot Victor. Nice. Okay. Let's go back. That's the GPS source. We enter this here, go over to route, and we're flying to Madeira. Yes. So the route is the company route is already downloaded from SimBrief. We enter this here. So we're taking off from the runway 01. Okay. Let's activate. And the IRS is aligning 36,000 feet. We're being refueled. That doesn't take too much time. It's a really short flight, 1.5 hours, something around that. 296, 40 knots. That's the average cruise winds. Now let's check the temperature. 22 degrees. Okay, let's go 28 here, and it gives us 50. Let's go here. 80. I don't know. So the conversion for this Fahrenheit thing, I really don't understand it. Yeah, it's okay. So cost index. Let's go 35. Transition altitude seems to be 6,000 feet. Okay. Yes, the floodlights. I want to yeah, brighten the panels. Okay, squawk 1000. We leave that. So this is all okay. We need to set the QNH. That is 3006 hectopascal. 1018 hectopascal, sorry. There it is, okay. Okay, let me come back to the chat. Okay, I'm downloading orders. I might go for from Dublin with Ryanair, or take the shorter flight from Porto. Yeah, there's it's really isolated. So Fuerteventura or Madeira, they're really far away from anywhere. 21 degrees Celsius is 69 Fahrenheit. Okay, that is cool. Thank you for the tip. I really don't know these retard units in Fahrenheit and inch and feet. And I think feet is like 10 feet is something like 3 meters, something like that. I'm not sure. Sorry. I could Google it. I know it's not that hard. But so 69 Fahrenheit is shows me 38 degrees. So us 38 Celsius is 38 Fahrenheit, it converts to 21 Celsius. Bro. Okay, 18.9er. That's the plant fuel. So full thrust, flaps 5. And the runway wind is quite interesting. Right now at Fuerteventura it's from 0 to 0 to 0 20 knots. Nah, 50 knots, sorry. So let's go back, verify the takeoff speeds and the center of gravity and the trim. So 140 knots, we rotate. 6,000 initial climb. uh, 4.5 is the trim. The trim isn't, yeah, it is working. That's good. Okay. I'll come back to the chat. I sometimes have to close it. Okay, nice. So we are refueled. Let's turn on the fuel pumps. So let's check the overhead panel. We have to set the packs and pressurization. So APU bleed on, engine bleeds off, trim air on. The heats are on. Let's start the APU. Okay, let's go ahead and start the APU. The APU switch, so in on position, and then we hold it down and wait for the AGT to rise. Fine, okay. So strobe lights to steady. Okay. We need to set up the departure route. Go to the departure, and our departure route will be Mape for Quebec. Mape for Quebec. Enter this and take a look at it in the plan mode. That's over here. On terrain here. Oh, okay, good. Looks okay. So, flight direct is on. We can start boarding the passengers. These doors are all closed. Yeah, looks good so far. Really straightforward everything. The IRS is aligned. Yeah, it is. We can select the APU. Yeah. Next thing, we disconnect the GPU then, and also the air supply unit. So the auto brake to RTO for the takeoff. Okay, everyone's in. Now let's do PA. Aglesia chance. Hello Counter-Strike player, welcome. You're right on time. We're doing the PA to welcome the passengers. I'm also welcoming you guys on this flight. So let's take a look outside. Now, that's the beast. Okay, let's turn on the anti-collision lights. So the safety instruction starts by the cabin crew. And we're good to start the engines. Yep. So, right engine. Oh, we have to reset the packs or cut them off. So, right engine is done. Did they do something with the sound? Because I haven't flown the Zibo for a long time, and it sounds like everything is a bit, yeah, the sounds are juicy. Or maybe it's due to I was flying the Rotate MD-80 and the sounds are really bad and odd. So, and right engine is starting. Oh, someone should take these things away. That's not healthy. Okay, Squad 1 Charlie. The right engine is up and running. Now let's go on and start the left one. Now, left one. So let's wait for N2. 20. Yep. Up. So the seatbelt signs are on. Anti-collision light is on. So let's wait for this switch to flip over in the off position again. Okay, we set this to both. And now we can select the engines. Switch the buses and then PEX auto, bleeds on, APU bleed off, and APU off. So the APU is off. Select this one. Okay, fine. So Squad 1 Charlie. Okay, we're good to go. We can arm the VNAV and LNAV just for after the takeoff. The QNH is set. Let's check if all doors are closed. Yes. The cabin lighting, we put that on takeoff landing. So here you can that's a bit loud. I will tune down the SID volume a bit. Okay, fine. So let's go on with the pushback. What about the ground equipment? Yeah, okay. So I'll do a pushback with the better pushback plugin, not with the easy pushback plugin, not with the better pushback plugin, since the better pushback is causing some issues. It's still persisting, this problem. Yeah. So easy pushback. Pushback start. It's really easy. Only thing you have to do is, yeah, unable to. The chocks are still set. Now let's go. So we're taking off from here. There is the runway 01. No, it's not. There is 01. It's shown different in the on the sim toolkit map. Is that maybe a bug or something inside in the scenery? Actually, that's really stupid because the ATR just landed here on 01 from here. That means we have to take off from there. We have to set the flaps. So flaps 5. 3 notches. Flaps are moving. Slats are moving. Flaps and slats is moving. These guys, they have no chill. They sometimes drive into you. Index. How can I calculate my cost? Your cost index. The cost index is something. I think the airlines define it by themselves, and every every different airframe, so every different plane has its own cost index. I don't think that there is a big issue if you just enter something, or if you want to have it real, so as real as it gets. I think this one is. I can look it up later, where I got this livery from. I'm not sure if it's one of the Atarium liveries. You should go and check there. Yeah, about the cost index. Every different plane has its own or different cost index, but it is also something. Wait one. We need the taxi lights. So these go to continuous, and the wing lights, we turn them on. So I'm sure I have this livery from the XPlane.org, but I'm not sure if it's from Atarium. So please visit Atarium's livery website, and there you can check if you find this registration here. Whoop. Yeah, we taxi to the end, and then we'll take off from there. We do a left turn here, the right one, and then we're at the holding point of the runway. Yeah, sure. Alaska Airlines at Madeira with a dash 8. Sometimes the this plain CSL library by XPilot is really funny. That needs to be updated, really. So yeah, imagine there would be a really long flight with that dash 8 all the way from Alaska to Fuerteventura. Yeah, you guys mentioned I should do checklists. I want to try, so in the next time I want to try the audio checklist plugin. There's freeware on the XPlane, but not today. I didn't. One second. Let's take a look to the left. Yeah. What is this slope? Wow. There's like hills, mountains in the taxiway. You found it. I think you should print a free. Yeah, I can. Actually, there is a checklist with the Zibo here. Look at this. It comes with a checklist. Before start, iron small sectors, gear pins. Yeah, sure, I removed them. Light test. Yeah, I did that. Oxygen. Ah, we can test the oxygen. Yeah, enough oxygen. Can we wear the mask? No, it's not working invisible. Yaw dumper. Yeah, okay. It's too late. We'll just take off. It's by Atarium. Okay. At least it jumps. Okay, let's line up. No entry. Okay, we don't enter. Don't worry. Another no entry. So where do we entry? Here, that looks good. Let's turn on the takeoff lights. Taxi lights off. And the strobe lights. Let's enter Echo 9. Is anyone coming there? No. No one's on final. So just before we enter, so I have a few planes now that I'm flying right now. You guys know, and sometimes I'm not sure. Let me just see. That is the autopilot disconnect button. This is the auto thrust, and this is the toga button. Okay. I just want to be sure, not messing up things now on the takeoff. So better to wait a second and look it up instead of. Okay, we enter the runway. Yoke's still spazzing out. It's not that bad today. I had a chat about this in the comments with JNS. Yeah, about this problem. Okay, so we lined up. Auto thrust. We engage it. Now. Toga. Yeah, looks good. We release the brakes and take off.
knots.
80 knots, checked. Airspeed alive. Rotate. Yeah, it's quite windy. Oh. That's tricky. So, flaps up, flaps 2, flaps 1. One flyby. Ooh, yeah. Wow, that's nice. I missed this yesterday when I was at work. 1000. Let's lock the gear. So, flaps up full. Let's follow the route. Wow, that's looking good, and the performance, the frames are awesome. So let's pitch up a bit. Okay, we engage the autopilot. Autopilot is on. Now we can clean up a bit in the cockpit. So, is there no speed restriction here, or what is happening? It's 250 knots below 10,000. Why is it speeding so hard? Okay, now so auto brake off position. The flaps are up, and let's see. That is all. They can go in the off position. The igniter switches. So we leave the lights on for now.
Let's go.
So next altitude, approaching the 6,000. We can. There's no controller online. Let's go over. Just skip to the final cruising altitude of 36,000 feet. So it's enough, and we go on. Whoop. So the QNH, we have to set that to standard. Is it that windy? Turbulences? Yeah, like I mentioned, I downloaded some Orto, but let's go back in the cockpit. Strange thing is, so 10,000 feet, we can turn off the landing lights or takeoff lights, however you call it. So wing lights off. Nice, we can put the lights in cruise mode, the cabin lights. Wonderful. Really cool. I like what I see today. So yeah, it looks great. It really looks great. So weather radar on. Yeah, we should have turned the terrain radar maybe on while taking off at Fuerteventura. There's quite terrain around quite a bit of terrain around the airport there. So 15,000 feet. We can already start planning the approach, since this is a real short flight. So we'll climb to 36,000 feet now. There's two waypoints, as you can see, with this altitude, and then we'll already start to descend. What the hell? No, 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 no. Okay, good. What's wrong with the engine? There's a bit of nice stabilizing. There was a bit of asymmetric thrust there between the two engines. That looks good. So center fuel tank empty, and I was about to plan our approach. So seatbelt signs are still on, but we can put them to auto. So release the passengers. ECNO 1 Papa, that is the arrival route. Departure, arrival, ECNO 1 Papa. And I think it's runway 05 we're approaching today. Yeah. Arnav Yankee or Zulu? Let's do a Zulu approach. There is not the transition. We have no transition, the Pilim. Let's enter this for now. I think there was a controller online a few hours ago at Madeira. Nah, he isn't online anymore. That's a bit sad. So, but 05 is correct. Now let's go and check the steps here for the arrival. So at Pilim, that waypoint is still in. Okay, yeah, the final descent altitude will be 2000. I could check out the chart. Would be cool, I think, for this airport. And I also don't know the QNH. I'll check the QNH. Meter LPMA. So QNH is is 1021. I'll set that in standby altimeter 1021, and now let's go and look for some charts for Fuchal. We can do that together. Maybe there is some free charts here in the sim toolkit. We go over to, you know what, here. So runway 05. Let's see if there are charts. Cement departure. Let's see arrival for 05. Source from charts from VAC org Portugal. Try going direct. Yeah, do that, please. Or we go to the site. Now the chart isn't opening. That is set. Can copy this. I'll open this in the browser. No, I don't click that yet. Okay, the chart is not opening. I'll just Google it. Let's go over. Strange. One moment, I have to check something. So the runway 05. Let's go zoom in. Isn't the 05 on this side? So I've seen some people approaching from here right now. Okay, wait, let's go in map. Satellite. So this is the 05. But why is the route going like this? That's strange. I'll check in the FMC. Okay. Plan mode. Yeah, there. Okay, well, let's zoom in a bit. Ah, okay, I got it. Okay, that makes sense. Now, a bit more. Yeah. So from Pilim, that's still 3,000 feet, and then the last or final altitude at Mike Alpha 522, we have to be at the 2,000 feet. That's the final approach altitude. At actually the next waypoint after that, Mike Alpha 520 is 1,200 feet. Okay, I think we will do that. Yeah. Now let's look for a chart. Standard map. Charts. Fuchal. So, charts Fuchal. Madeira open nav. Madeira Airport. There's one by. Is there any chart by Vatsim? PDF. Let's try this one. Charts. Standard instrument departure. Star 05 and 23. Oh yeah, finally we have a chart. So let's see. We have to turn this. No, it's on the it's upside down. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay. For ER, DME. What's the last waypoint? That's not the arrival we're flying. What is this? One moment, let me look for something else. You're in the sim. So you're also flying to Fuchal now, dude. Let's bring the back forward. Okay, and next page. 64 miles till Casas. Are you doing it with the level up? The level up isn't updated, I think, for XPlane 12. Up 737. Threshold forums. So you are talking about this plane. Oh, there it is. So the NG series. Yeah, but it's not up to date. So there's many things not working. Let's see. Yeah, on the forums we can. Yeah, you can see. It's release 2000 January. Okay. March. Let's see. Hello, dear. A few questions. True and compatible with XPlane to get answer. No, I don't want to download it. Yeah, I don't know where to see if it's downloaded or not. It's a real life flight. Call sign Ryanair to Charlie Hotel. It's a real life flight. Yeah, it's a real route. Okay. So you're flying from Dublin with the 737 to Fuchal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do an announcement. Yeah, we leveled off, even if we didn't. There's also a. You can also download Ryanair cabin for the Zibo. No Porto to Fuchal. Ah, Porto to Fuchal. Okay. Also nice. Doesn't take so long. Just have to answer a quick one message, okay? Okay. So the minimums. Set 200. Actually, 210 knots. If I can't land on the first attempt today, I will go for a go around. Because I don't want the mess like the last time we tried to fly to Fuchal, but to be honest, I wasn't paying enough attention. I wasn't focused on the approach. But today everything will be different. Yeah. Let's check the meta. Maybe good to know how the weather is at the destination. Okay, it's 10 knots. Where's Palma? Sorry. It's 6 knots. 6 knots crosswind from 300. Yeah, from 280. No, 350, 6 knots, variable, 280, 20 knots. Okay, not the best. There's a low cloud ceiling at 1,400 feet. Oh, okay. It's not getting easier. I'll show you the meta. So, yeah, we'll land on the 05 here. We have crosswind from left with 6 knots and this bit low cloud ceiling. And that's QNH. Okay. I think if I focus a bit, we can do it. And I'm a bit tired, as I mentioned at the beginning, but so 30 knots, 149. So there is an approach chart for the runway 05. That makes more sense to look at. That's fine. So final approach course 050. Mandatory altitude until this waypoint. MA 522 is 2,000 feet, and maximum, here you can see maximum 160 knots. That is interesting. So it even gives speeds here. Now caution, visual segment surface penetrated. Okay, here just before the threshold. So 2000, we have to keep that. That is MDA, minimum descent altitude here, between the MA 526 and MA 522, and then it's quite steep, 5 degrees down, 50. Let's see. Wow, okay. 500. Not bad. Okay. Missed approach. Climb to 3000 to MA 514 via MA 550, MA 552 and MA 554. At MA 514, join holding or as directed. Ah, he's even defined an approach, missed approach with com failure, so if the radio doesn't work. Interesting. Runway elevation. There's many things you can learn from a chart. I should look at them more often. I can't read them really good, but so what was the waypoints we need to maintain the 2000 feet? It was between MA 526 and 522. Let's go over in the legs page. So MA 52. Okay, it's 550 we coming from. There's already the mist approach here. There's a whole different approach. What about we... You know what? I want to try something. So, let's go for the Yankee. A-knob. Anti-Monarch transition. Let's go over here. I think the thing's approach is not screwed up. Okay, that's a bit different. 508. I want to see that on the map mode, on the plan mode. Sorry. No, we don't do that. No. Sorry, I'm just so Monarch, go away. How is this? Okay, we'll leave it like it is. So let's go. Check. Okay, that looks better. Okay, I like this a bit more. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. So yeah, last time we tried to land, things didn't end it really good. Hello, sir. Oh no, I'm late. Glendes Harvey, well, welcome. No, you're not late, my friend. It's okay. So this is not like a job you have to do. Feel free to watch the videos whenever you want, or watch the live streams later. I'm sorry, sometimes I can't announce them so in advance. So sometimes I just come out of the nowhere. I just come on live when I find the time and have the energy after coming from work. So I'm sorry for that, but I hope you guys can understand. I miss your live stream. I got busy at school. Yeah, it's school is important, more important than my silly streams. But I'm happy to hear that you missed to watch a stream. Yeah, Harvey, you can come to our Discord. True, no more from Philippines. Thank you and greetings to the Philippines, man. I hope you're good. I hope you're having a good day. DC Film Cinema, hello, welcome. Hi. We welcome you. Yeah, we coming closer to Fujal. So the top of descent is really close. Welcome. Feel free to subscribe, guys. Hit the bell so if I do another next surprise stream, so you get the notification, and maybe if you have time to come with me on one of my trips here in XPlane. Not as a moment. Time to. Okay. Yeah, if you find the time, come over to our Discord server. It's in the channel description. There is the address of our Discord. So the channel has a Discord server. I managed to set it up a few days ago. There is the address. Yeah, just feel free. No pressure. Ooh, we're coming closer. That will be fun. So I hope we don't crash like the last time. That was really shaming. I'm sorry for that. Still remember, Mr. Yeah, sure, I remember you. Uh, um, yeah, you was on one of the other streams, and I remember that you sent us greetings from the Philippines. Sure, I remember. So the channel is growing, but it is not that big right now, so I can remember many of you guys. I'm actually building my 737 cockpit at home. Love to fly. DC Film Cinema, that sounds great. You should do something like a vlog and share it maybe on YouTube. Maybe do some video clips and yeah, upload it. What is the home cockpit based on? On which sim? Are you building the home cockpit for Microsoft Flight Simulator or Prepared 3D or maybe for XPlane? It's going to be big. I don't know. So if the channel grows, I would be happy. So it's really fun to stream and talk about the sim topic and also to fly and have a chat with you guys. 737-800 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I think the PMDG 737, right? Okay, we're less than 25 miles from the top of descent. Let's turn on the fasten seatbelt signs. Correct. Ah, fine. Okay. Yeah, I tried it. It's a bit longer ago. I tried the PMDG 737. It's really great. So the cockpit textures, it really looks gorgeous. It looks wonderful. So it's super good modeled. It's not like the Zibo, but I don't want to compare the XPlane Zibo to a payware product. Yeah, because the Zibo is so much work, and this guy or his team is doing this just for free for the community, and that's something really awesome. If you guys use the Zibo and you have maybe, even if it's just $1, euro, I don't know what currency, you can donate it to the Zibo guy, so, or his team. I think it's a team, for their efforts, for yeah, letting us use this wonderful plane. This is all freeware. Which is better, comfortable? So, Microsoft Flight Simulator gives you less headache, is less work. XPlane 12 is wonderful, in my own opinion, because the flight models and the flight physics are awesome, but you have to put some work in XPlane every time. It was for me, even in XPlane 11, it was the same. I had to really put time and work into the sim to make it look good and have a few yeah, good or nice plugins with it. So I think you can also spend really much time in tuning Microsoft Flight Simulator, but so Microsoft Flight Simulator is actually really looking really good just out of the box. So the vanilla Microsoft Flight Sim is in terms of the way it looks already good. Yeah, for XPlane you have to do some work to make it look good, and it's quite challenging for some systems or for some computers. But they did many things in the last few updates about the performance of XPlane. So I have good. Okay, now here over the ocean, sure, there's nothing to render for the GPU, and also not much work for the CPU. But even in crowded areas, flying over, I don't know, for example, UK, Europe, or somewhere, anywhere in Europe, bigger cities, it's not that bad. So, and my system it's good. It's a medium rig. It's not high end. It's not the newest and the biggest, but it's looking quite good and performing really well. Oh, we have to reset our MCP altitude, so we descend. So let's go all the way down to 2000. There's no controller helping us today. There was one online, but he dust off. Let me just refresh. Sorry, refresh the SimAware map. No, there is no controller. Okay, let's tell them that we're descending. Harvey John, I tried Microsoft Flight Simulator. I can't get, yeah, I don't know. I can't get into it. So since 2018, I have always been with XPlane, and that's the sim for me. I like Microsoft Flight Simulator. I like what they have done. So they set a new standard for yeah, the look of flight sims or modern flight sims. But XPlane is also very good, so they have to yeah, they have to exist together. So, and it's no problem. So if you use the one or the or if you use one of them, so you can also use both. Why not? So you can use everything. I don't understand these beef sometimes on some forums and talking about XPlane is like this and Microsoft is this and this is better. No, this is better. They all good. So I never tried prepared 3D, but that also looks nice. Yeah, both are good. You can. There's many people using all flight simulators that are available, but that will be a bit pricey. So if you can, if you start to buy payware for a special simulator, and you start to fly on 2 sims, and then you start to buy payware for 2 different sims, it will be really pricey. Okay, DCS is, yeah, that's the one different thing. Yeah, if you like fighter jets and dogfights in the air, you should stick to that. Yeah, it gets really expensive if you can't decide what sim to use mainly. So my focus is on XPlane, and I'm happy, and it's a really cool thing. It's like a feature. that you can also use older scenery back from XPlane 11 in the new XPlane 12 without really big problems or having any issues. So that's a bonus for me there that comes with XPlane. Many things have been updated. If you are out of money, you can pirate stuff. Yeah, that's something you can do, but so the people that are selling the products for the flight sim, so like let's go and just yeah, for an example, so rotate with the MD-11. I really love the MD-11, and in my opinion, the rotate MD-11 is such a wonderful plane. And these people are updating it and working on it, and they doing this for years, and they put effort in it. I don't even think that they get rich by releasing it. Um, they're not earning anything, but so they should get their money, yeah, for doing all this work, yeah, spending their time and. FSX, yeah, okay, yeah, it is actually the basic or the mother of all flight, almost the mother of all flight sims. There's a few older ones, but yeah, for its time, so FSX was the flight sim, like Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 is now, or XPlane 12 is now. Yeah, it's not fair. That's correct. Yeah, it's like stealing um, from others. I I I understand it a bit. If you are in the situation that you are, yeah, you don't have that much money, and you really wish to. Actually, there's no. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, stealing is stealing. That's the forward payment method for buying mod. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you can't afford it. I know what you mean, but also these people are spending their time and work, and they also have to live. Uh, they also maybe have families and have to feed someone. Yeah, but if everyone does it, so if everyone is pirating things and stealing software, then yeah, even the development can stop, and the products just disappear because it's not if it's not profiting the developers, they can't afford to live anymore. Stuff can disappear. I am running. I'm using the RTX 3070. RTX 3070 um, Ventus 3X by MSI. I should use the Afterburner, maybe this software. Actually, I don't have to. That's my GPU. I bought it used. It was a crypto mining card. So that's how it looks like. But it works flawless, no problems. It was really cheap. So it's like new 650 euros when you buy it new, still. So that's the price here in Germany, 650 euros in the shops. And I think I bought it for $400, for 400 euros, sorry. Used, and the guy who sold it he was really fair, so he told me, yeah, it was a crypto mining card, and I was like, you know what, so I just try it. How much it got used for the mining, I don't know. It maybe used so it's not having any problems. I'm using it since a few months. I don't know. I posted it here on the channel when I bought it, and I got it home. So let me just. You know what? I can actually check. When did I receive it? Let's see. How long are we using it now? Community. So 1 second. It was. It's 5 months now. I'm using this GPU, and yeah, maybe if I saved some money, I would like to buy the RTX 3090, but that is too pricey right now for me, and I don't want to spend any so dream amounts of money for any GPU, any older GPU right now, because you guys know the prices for the GPUs are just crazy ridiculous still. I mean they're dropping a bit, but it's still really pricey. So we should focus now a bit, so we don't end up like in the last stream flying to Fuchal. We can let's go anti-skid to auto brake medium. These two continuous. You can still chat, so if you have any questions, just ask me. 3090 Ti, yeah. Sorry. But keep in mind, I think in Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can really benefit from a strong or a really good GPU. When it comes to XPlane, the CPU is even so the single core performance of the CPU you have is more important. So if you have a super good GPU, but your CPU is weak on the single core performance, you will have terrible performance in XPlane. It's really hard depending on the CPU in XPlane. That was even back in XPlane 12. So my CPU is the Ryzen 7 X3. I think it's this one, yeah. Yeah, so Jesus loves all, bless everyone. Hello, Captain Eli. Hello, thank you, man. That's really kind, thank you. Welcome on board. Pro tip from an AMD user: always get 60GB RAM dual channel. Yes. Okay, we're approaching the 10,000 feet. Now we have at the Mike Alpha 508, I want to be at the minimum descent altitude of 2,000 feet, and we will do 160 knots from there, okay? How old is this chart? It's 27th of September 2019. Okay, no controller online. No, still no controller online. There's just one other pilot at Fuchal right now. Okay, let's turn on the lights. Almost below the 10,000 feet. Oh no, these have to stay in continuous. Wing lights on. Let's get the cabin. Nah, not the welcome. Okay, let him talk. Next page. Yeah, let's descend to... One moment, let me see the chart. I want to descend to 4,000. Level change, go on. 240 knots. You know what? We descend with the vertical speed selector. I don't want to enter up too high again like in the last stream. So here is 3000 feet. That's the first altitude we go. To this waypoint here. Palim isn't in this chart, but I think we'll stick to the 3000. Wait, I'm not in chat. Okay, there I am. Let's check the ATIS again. So refresh the wind correction 5. Menu. Link AOC. We request the weather. So, whoop, one fresh ATIS. Let's request the weather for Fuchal. So we're doing good with the altitude. There is the ATIS. Variable 6 knots. Broken 1400. QNH 1002. So the QNH has just changed. It's not that much, but yeah, we have to descend a bit quicker. Takeoff landing. So quick transition altitude 1022 is the QNH. Auto brake is armed. Speed brakes are deployed right now, but we will arm the spoilers in a second. We have to slow down. I don't want to rush it. Okay, so yeah, let's slow down a bit. Let's go 220 knots for now.
Let's go.
So 3000 feet, and after, yeah, now we descend to the 2000. There it is. So let's check here.
Let's go.
There is my personal hell.
2500.
Yeah, 2500. Speed brakes. Yeah, let's slow down a bit. I want to go the. Please don't climb now. Okay, flaps. Speed brakes up. What's happening with the speed? +5, okay. 160 knots. Okay, flaps 10. That's a bit odd with the altitude.
Let's go.
I don't know why it's doing that, but it's not looking good. No, it's not looking good. It's doing strange stuff again. Wow, cruise ship. Okay, focus a bit. Why isn't it descending to the 2000?
Let's go.
Yeah, tell me go, tell me go. Blah blah, okay. So I want the gear down.
Madeira, clear, 4123834, maybe a standoff for 1 starting Pushback, facing southwest.
Now it looks good. So that is better. Gear down. Madeira traffic, Ryanair 178 inbound. Mike Alpha 508, 2000 feet, 405. So are these speed brakes armed? These spoilers? Yeah, now they are. Yeah, there we go. So flaps 15, 160 knots. It's fine for now. That looks okay. I think the gear is a bit is down a bit too early, but I want to be really sure this time. So let's slow down a bit more. That's almost our VREF speed for the approach. Where's the airport? And a container ship. So the spoilers are armed. We have flaps 15. We'll do flaps 30 approach. So flaps 25. Now wait for the turn. QNH is set. Okay, runway heading in case of missed approach. Flaps 15, flaps 30, sorry. So I have visual on the runway. That is good. I hope it's not calling the terrain now. The proximity warning isn't. Yeah, but it will do. So I know that. So let's disconnect. Okay, I have controls. This, oh no. This is not going to end well. They're a bit high on the... Oh my god, this is so challenging. I don't know why, but this makes me just crazy. Yeah, the flaps are down all the way, and I'm quite heavily descending. We're good with the speed.
1,000.
Put some thrust in. I'm. Oh, what the hell? We're way too high. It's ending like the last time.
400.
We need to align with the runway.
300 approaching minimums. 200. 150. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Woo! And reverse is working today. Oh, I'm sweating.
80 knots.
Oh my god. Okay. Focal traffic, Ryanair 178, vacating 05. Okay, let's just vacate first. I think these guys are waiting. Yeah, thank you for flying with Ryanair. Okay, we're off the runway. Yeah, he's taxiing, he wants to take off. Ah, the auto brake is still on. Okay, oh, the weather radar is also still on. So let's just get off the runway and Fuchal traffic, Ryanair 178, vacated 05. Let's taxi to a stand. Flight director's off. Ooh, so this is yeah, it's challenging. It's really challenging. I don't want to imagine what happens if you try to land here with stronger winds. I want to see, yeah, me too. I want to see the replay as well. So that is, that's funny. The guy that made this this scenery for free is just having an advertisement here on this billboard for his scenery. So if you, yeah, look at the billboard. So if you want a nice Fuchal scenery for XPlane 11 or 12, yeah, go with this one. Do you want to see me fly in Discord? Yeah, we can do that later. Why not? So, one moment, let's just park here. Yeah, let's go over to this stand here. Iceland's flats, what do you think of the E-Jets? I haven't tested them. We have Chris Halton, welcome first. I haven't tested the E-Jets for XPlane 12 now. I think Walkney just purchased them. That's one of our channel members here, and his feedback was like, you shouldn't buy it right now. It's they still have many issues. They're a bit buggy as it looks. There's many talks about them in the xplane.org forums. So don't get me wrong. The E-Jets are an awesome product. That's a really cool plane, even back in XPlane 11. But it needs some work now. So just give it some time. Wait maybe 1 or 2 months, and then I think they're good to buy and to fly. I haven't tested them by myself, but yeah, as mentioned, Walkney just tested them. If you want to talk about them or have feedback about the E-Jets, you're welcome to join our Discord and ask someone there. So flaps, yeah, let's put them up. So parking brake, we set it, and then we will watch the replay. I'm really curious. Okay, let's leave everything how it is. Let's take a look at the takeoff of this guy. Is anyone else approaching? So the scenery is really good. It is freeware. I got it from the XPlane.org forums. I think I had the same scenery back at XPlane 11. This is just a bit. It looks ugly and wrong. There should be these. Is that dude? Nah, I think he's flying to Fuchal. He's not taking off from Fuchal. Yeah, okay, let's go and watch the replay here. I'll just disconnect from Vatsim, and then we can take a look at the landing here. So let's go over. Where is the Vatsim client? There it is. Okay, we disconnect, so he disappears. I don't think it's that exciting to watch him take off from here. Okay, we go. I hope the... Yeah, Chris, sorry. One moment. I think I have it here. Yeah, that's the Discord. You're welcome to the Discord. And Walkney is... you can maybe message him or ask him there on the Discord about his opinion about the E-Jets. So I think he tested it, or he watched something about the release of the E-Jets for XPlane 12, and he told me I should wait. Engine number 2 is not working well. Oh no, please, dude. Not again. Okay, we watch the replay now, sorry. Let's go here. No, that's... there we are. Ah, okay. I came in, so I approached the runway still too high, in my opinion. I had to force down the... to pitch down the nose very hard. I'm not online in the Discord right now, but I will go and have a look after the landing. So you see, I was already hand flying it here, and I don't know if I can rely on the puppy lights here. I'm really not sure. So even if I read or look at the charts, I don't really understand how to approach this crazy airport. It's really stressful. So I've even been in the touchdown zone. I flared a bit poor. Looks like. Look at this. Yeah, I used the rudder pedals to correct just before touchdown to correct the nose and get on the center line. The rudder input was not bad, so... So let's take a look from the tower. Oop. Yeah, there. So up. Yeah, it was really like it was actually crosswind landing, cause so it was a crosswind landing because we had the wind coming from the left side from 250 here. Um, okay, it's not showing the wind direction right now in the replay, but we had wind coming down here from the hill. Yeah, from this side, and that's why I had to put in some rudder and steer the nose to the left. I think it was 7 knots. Look at this. The nose is already tilted in to the left. So it wasn't the best landing, but so the slope is so high, the plane is after the touchdown, it is disappearing behind it. What is this airport? I mean, really? How is this even possible? That it is operating. Let's take a look from the passenger's perspective. Let's imagine you are sitting in the plane, so... But that would scare me. To see this. I wouldn't like that. Wow. Actually, it's not looking that scary anymore. Yeah, okay. And how was the touchdown, the final? That's okay. Okay, yeah, I finally managed it to fly to Fuchal without crashing. It was quite fun, but really it was stressing. It was stressing me. Um, let's pause the sim, so there's not that much background noise. It's actually really loud. It's like a crosswind landing. Oh, great job, everyone lives. Yeah, great job, everyone lives. We made it. We didn't overshoot the runway. There's another stream that I made a few weeks ago, I think, trying to land at Madeira, and I was coming in too high and I was completely unstable. I wasn't prepared for the landing at all because I was talking in the on the stream and was chatting to you guys, and I don't want to blame anyone here. It was my fault because I wasn't paying attention. Um, and then we ended up bouncing, and reverse thrust wasn't engaged, and we just overshoot the runway. And just before dropping into the water here at the end of the runway into the ocean, I gave full thrust and did something like a unrealistic go around. We did that turn, and later I think the nose wheel, the nose gear just collapsed, and we crashed here. And I don't know. It was funny, but it was also crazy. it was a it was a absolute mess. So if you like to see that, just feel free to uh, look it up in the live streams here on the channel. It was something with Fuchal. So I think I'll have to go now. I got a few things to do, but later I might do another stream. Yeah, thank you for the nice chat. It was really nice to talk to you guys. Feel free to join the Discord, and I hope you had fun and you liked this stream. So yeah, no problem. So thank you guys, and then maybe see you later. Okay? So have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Bye bye. See ya.